Hello and welcome back to Relatable Catholic. I am here with my friends, my co-hosts,
Wow.
the stars of the show.
Hello.
Angie.
I just thought I was a guest. So
Well,
am
I think you
moved
keep
up?
coming back, so I
Well,
think you're officially a co-host.
Wow.
And I
Wow,
did
wow.
sign. Last time I signed on social media, I said Father Andy ? But
Oh.
I think I'm going to ditch the
Maybe lift
question
that.
mark and just
Wow. All
just
right.
be Father Andy.
How
thank
does that
you.
make you feel?
That makes me feel more committed.
Perfect. He's trapped. Working out exactly how we anticipated.
Sneaky. You got me.
Well, we're glad you're
Yes.
here.
I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
And I'm always shocked every time I am. Always truly shocked you come back. So still shocked and grateful.
Very grateful.
We got a lot of positive feedback on our last episode. and
Yes, we did.
Good.
thank you for sharing your story and your
Yeah.
kind of your point of view. I think it reached a lot of
A
hearts.
little deeper. Yeah. That was good. It was good.
Yeah,
Happy to share and however I can help
right.
others grow and
And it is part of life. So it's something that everybody, unfortunately, can relate to. So
I met a couple people last night, or not really met them, just talking to them. They're like, we love change.
oof.
Monsters.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first too. But they're like, I was kind of thinking about like some people like to change. Like they'll change around their living room all the time. They'll change their living spaces and that kind of change.
Yeah.
Like that's what they kind of get bored with, kind of that kind of stuff, and they'll just change it up.
Yeah,
Katie was just talking
yeah,
about changing,
that's
making
kind of
that a
change.
little
Yes,
seating
this is why
area.
we need to figure out monetization because wouldn't it be so beautiful? We're just sitting at my table that my dad built in high school.
Oh,
So
it's very nice.
very
Very
nice,
well
sturdy,
built.
well built. I mean, very nice. And I think we use this in our home too, like growing up. So very special table. But I think that we should have like special chairs in the corner over here, like comfy chairs. We could be really comfortable. Get rid of that treadmill because Lord knows I'm not using it. I've got a lot of ideas. So that's the kind of change I'm on board with. Anything that has to do with shopping.
That's good change.
That's my kind of change.
It's different levels of change.
One thing that I have just been like dying to know, how did those jeans ever turn out?
yeah,
I
your
just those Amazon jeans. It's been keeping me up at
Yeah.
night. Well, how did those jeans work out?
They worked out really good.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
I,
incredible.
I'm not sending them back.
Oh,
Let's put it like
And
that.
when would someone ever see you in jeans, though? I can't really
Yeah.
picture you in jeans either.
Sunday night, Mondays. That's when
Okay.
you can catch me in jeans. So,
And then do you
So-
wear like a regular top?
yep.
Like just
Yeah, just like
wild.
do you go like out and about, or like do we have to like come to the rectory, or
How do we spot you in these
do you keep your blinds open?
She doesn't mean that as creepy as it sounds.
Just casually
Yeah.
walking by.
yeah. No, I that's what I wear when I go home to see my family. I'll be wearing street clothes. I call it my street clothes.
Street clothes.
Street clothes.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, well, we look forward to maybe someday
Someday.
seeing those
Seeing you in
jeans.
street clothes.
I wonder, like, so. Yeah, there's some options. There's some times coming up where you might see me in street clothes. Yeah, it's possible.
Wow.
It's possible.
How many
Just
pairs
gonna-
of black pants do you have?
I just bought 3 off off
Amazon!
Amazon. I just realized I
If you
could
type
do
in
that.
like
It's
priest
so great.
pants.
They're just Dockers.
Amazon search priest band. I think I'd be scared what would show up.
I don't know. We should try right now. They're just standard black Dockers. So
Okay,
nothing too.
okay.
Nothing
What?
too
But do
crazy.
you have to have a fancy shirt too, or just
the shirts? I just got 2 of them.
are they from?
only have 2?
Like
2 new ones.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, I just got 2 new ones. I got new pants. So like, what happens is like this is kind of a faded one.
Yeah.
You can kind of see like it gets like the white starts to show
Yeah.
through on on the edges of it. It
It's
starts to kind of fray.
atrocious. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. It's
You can
not.
tell,
That looks.
so you're trying to like match your like, okay.
Oh, boy,
he's standing up so we can get this.
So like, you can see how it kind of like the colors just kind of faded, and my pants are
Yeah.
Faded black with faded
like-
black. You match them up.
So I'm in my faded blacks today.
Oh,
But then maybe next time I come around, I'll wear my new blacks.
Your fresh
blacks. Yeah. So it's just depends. Varies what the.
I put in priest pants and it came up hot pink cargo pants.
That's weird.
Oh,
Did you
there's some
type
more then.
Prince pants or something?
Maybe I spelled priest wrong. No, it's right. Oh, some. Why is it all women's?
Well, see, I'm getting all men's, so I think it knows.
Maybe
you
because
when
I'm women's.
Yeah, you're-
Some tearaway priest pants. Now that would be crazy.
yeah.
Where do you get your collars for like the white part? Amazon?
They come with the shirts.
It's a
Oh.
special priest
It's
shirt,
a
right?
Do
special
you get it
priest
through
shirt.
like the archdiocese?
I get it in Dubuque at Dubuque Religious.
Oh.
So I had to go up there. Actually, I went up there today to get candles. And while I did, I got, for the altar, candles for the altar.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I got 2 new shirts while I was there. Got some new incense. Got ashes for Ash Wednesday.
Oh, we don't make
Yeah.
our own ashes?
I thought they
No?
were the palms.
Is that not a thing?
Is that a lie?
So here's the deal. I've made them with the palms before. When you do that, it's really gritty. It's gritty, and it's almost like gray. It's grayer than my shirt right now. Like how
Very gray. Wow,
like-
that's not a fresh black
Whoa.
shirt he's wearing.
right. When you buy them, they're like super fine powder, like a good black powder, like the microphone.
My girls really like a good solid cross on Ash
Yeah.
Wednesday. They
Yeah.
want a big,
I love
thick cross.
Really?
I love those memes where it's like, what ash did you get? And then it's like the blob. We always have to have a talk at school about like, now if somebody gets some on their nose, like we're not going to make a big deal about it. Like you're not going to be shouting, you got it all over your face.
I learned from a young age, do not wear white on Ash Wednesday.
Oh.
That's a bad
Yeah.
choice.
Yep.
Because I've had that happen to me.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed. I really like that white shirt, but
Still
last,
thinking about it.
last year I gave somebody a heart on their forehead because it was Valentine's Day.
Oh. Do you have permission?
I forgot it was on Valentine's Day.
It was kind of a joke, but it was. I mean, I did, but it was. Yeah.
Do you remember the one year, that was a couple years ago, that sub-state for girls basketball was on Ash Wednesday?
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
Yeah, and maybe this is sacrilegious, but like they were so excited, the team was, that it was Ash Wednesday and they had state basketball, that after school they went back to church and put more ashes on their heads. Is that sacrilegious?
No.
Proud.
Yeah, they had a
More
very,
It was sub-state
very
and they won.
thick
And
ashes
it
on
was
their
awesome
heads.
because they were
Yeah.
all like sweaty in their jerseys
Right.
and everyone had their
All the pictures.
crosses on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was really cool. And we were playing at Catholic school. None of them had ashes.
Really.
A few like people in the crowd ashes. Maybe they weren't as proud and they washed theirs off, and our girls were like, more ashes.
That's why we won.
Yeah, probably. Could be.
This
But-
year, I think Ash Wednesday falls. I think it falls
March
during.
5th.
I think it's on a
Girls'
Wednesday
state.
this
Girls
year.
state basketball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, haha.
Thank you.
Falls on a Wednesday. Yeah, March 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the kids keeps telling me that Friday is Mardi Gras, like this Friday. I'm like, no, it is not. Like, yep, Mardi Gras, 2 days. And I was like, no, it's not. And somebody told them that it was Mardi Gras, and it's not.
lied.
We really we have a big Mardi Gras celebration at school.
Really?
Yeah.
So I can look forward to that.
Well, I mean, you could look forward to it, or you could dread it.
Depends which
it's good.
role you are
it's
playing.
fun. When an old St. Joe's, that's not a thing anymore. It's gone. But it was so small and like it was so loud, and there's games. And I think last year they brought in like a big bouncy thing.
Oh, yeah.
But now that it's in the MAC, it's a lot nicer and it's bigger, more space, and it's pretty fun.
Cool.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask too. So was it a ploy last week for me to tune into that homily for you to say Nunc Chepi, and there was nothing.
There was no. I was like,
I watched the whole thing, and I was
closely.
like, huh, I must have missed it.
All the girls
Let me
were.
rewind it.
My bad.
Well,
What happened last week? Oh yeah. I didn't write my homily down.
yeah, I knew it. I
I
knew
didn't
it.
write it down, and then I was like,
It was still a good homily, but
thanks.
I was really only focused on the Nunc Chepi.
What'd
I know.
you think?
I was locked in. I was like, here we
It's
go.
coming.
It's gonna be. It's coming. Then it didn't. Yeah,
I'm sorry to let you down.
that's okay.
It was still good.
What'd you think about the not written down homily?
No,
Because
it's
usually
fine.
that's my
It's
style
good.
on Sunday is to write it down. But
Yeah.
you've seen me do a lot of kids homilies now where I don't write it down either. So
Yeah, I think it's fine. Although, one time, still haunts me a little bit.
Oh no.
After school mass, Father did text me.
You told me
I
about
did,
this. It was
because
very.
and asked if I was like hated the homily because I looked so mean.
you just look mad, not mean, just mad. Like I was like, well, did I say something to
the
offend
thing
her?
is, no, the thing is when you're in church, the only strategy you have as a teacher is your face. Like the only tool in your toolbox is your evil eyes. So
Yeah, you don't have a lot to work with at mass. You don't want to make a scene,
Right.
You know, and you
Yeah.
want everyone to get something out of it. Mm-hmm. So I see where you're coming from.
thanks.
Well, now I know. You think I'd known that by now, but
Well, it was a while ago. It was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I did tell a couple people, I was like, I think any other priest, I probably would have been pretty offended. I was like, but I think you meant well.
seriously.
Your intent was good. You wanted to make sure everything
I
Yeah.
wasn't
was
offended.
okay.
I thought it was actually pretty funny. So we're talking a little bit about Ash Wednesday, and we'll, I think, talk more about, preparing for Lent when it gets a little closer, March 5th. But I did want to talk about Lenten devotionals because I love a good devotional, and it's important to order them now so they're here and ready.
I love to buy a
Buy-
good devotional and then
yeah.
forget that I have it
Yeah.
or forget to open it even.
My problem is like, I think they're all beautiful. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Yes, order. That one's even more beautiful. Order. Well, this one I could really see myself in more. Order.
Well,
And-
find me one that you think will be best and then keep me accountable.
right. So I made the mistake during Advent because I had ordered, so Abiding Together, their podcast, that's a good holy podcast too. They were doing a book study. So I ordered that one. And then I joined a prayer group and they were doing a different one. So I ordered that one. And then I saw one that was really beautiful. So I ordered that one. And I told myself this Lent, like, you're not going to do that. Like, you're going to pick one and go with it.
Makes sense.
So far I've ordered 3.
So you're doing great.
So I'm not following through on that. But I thought I'd share just some of them that I've ordered already. None of them have come yet. So
Before you share that, Father, could you just give us like a really simple, brief overview on what Lent is?
Lent is like that 40-day period before Easter that you're just kind of in the desert trying to prepare for the holiest days of the year. So
Which
There's-
are?
it's the celebration of Last Supper and Good Friday and Easter Sunday. That's the most important thing, the resurrection. Without the resurrection, none of it really matters. Also, I guess Palm Sunday would be in there too, that Holy Week.
Mm-hmm.
But just trying to prepare for that. And there's a lot of this extra emphasis with devotionals and different things during that time to help prepare well. And yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay, Katie, back to you.
okay, so I love Blessed Is She. That is it's a website. So if you just Google Blessed Is She, it'll come up. And then I think it's also a podcast. And then there might be a blog too. But their new Lenten devotional is called Under the Olive Tree. I have seen a hard copy of this one, and it is very beautiful. So that's an option. And a lot of these devotionals, it's like 1 or 2-ish pages a day, so it's not too overwhelming.
Like a journal?
Yeah, well, it's like you're reading, like there's like a reflection, usually like a Bible passage or something that goes with it. And then there's like reflection questions that you can pray about, you could write about if you wanted to. So Under the Olive Tree is one that I found for this year that I have ordered, and naturally I went with the bundle.
Did it come with some cute
It came with
accessories?
a rosary, but then so it comes with a rosary and just like picture cards, which I do like picture cards because then I can hang them in my classroom. So then usually then that kind of goes with that. So I ordered the bundle with that. But then West Coast Catholic came out with one this week, and it was really beautiful. That one's called Through the Thorns, which I really like because I think this one is more about like suffering, and like how to sort of like manage that and how to use that suffering as, a way to grow closer to the Lord. So Through the Thorns, I didn't get that one in a bundle, but there was a very,
Regrets.
I know, but it was too expensive. But if you were only ordering one bundle, it would have been fine. A very beautiful rosary that came with that one. Also, I think there was a bracelet and a journal that came with that bundle, but you can order just the devotional. I ordered just the devotional. And then,
Oh my gosh.
There's more.
but wait, there's more. And then the Abiding Together girls are doing that podcast. They're doing Jesus in the Jubilee, which is the biblical roots of the year of God's favor, which I don't think that one's a devotional. I think that one is just a book about the Jubilee year, which I want to learn more about the Jubilee. So I ordered that one too. I don't know necessarily that I'll use it as a devotional, like a Lenten devotional. I ordered that one just to learn more about the year of the Jubilee. So there's that on that. But I do like to read, and I know not everybody like loves to read at this
Stop
table.
staring at me, everyone. It's not like my last name or anything.
You're too close to it.
Yeah.
You still have one from Advent that you haven't used yet, right?
I don't even know what it is, but I did order. It came in teal or wine.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's the Ever Sacred Sunday Journal.
You gotta start using that.
I know. Okay.
You could start using
First, she has to find it back.
I have to find it back. But I do remember I looked in it and I was really excited for it to use it.
that. Maybe
So
that
like-
could be what you use for this Lent.
It might be. Yeah, just that'd be like not easy, but like
That would be a good
reflecting
Lenten start.
on
We all have to start
the
where we are.
Sunday readings before Sunday.
And this was our discussion yesterday in the office was, do we have a devotional that's focused on the Sunday readings or the daily readings? Or do we have a devotional that's more like a book, more like on the Jubilee or something like that? Because I like to buy stuff and give that to the parishioners if I can, if there's something good, but it doesn't seem like there's really a pattern of that here necessarily, that you're
No.
used to buying your own kind of
Yeah.
devotionals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take out a loan all the devotionals I bought this year.
How do you feel about buying bundles?
And then when you said that the church was thinking about buying another one, I was like, oh, now I'm gonna buy another devotional. I'm gonna have 4.
You don't have to buy it. We'll
Maybe the
give it
church
to
will buy
you.
it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
so
that's
that
the
is
idea.
some like exciting news
That's really
that maybe
exciting.
the church will be investing in some more like
you have
lead
a sense?
preparation. A what?
A sense of what would be better, a book or like a devotional that has more like the daily readings, or do you have a sense of what people would enjoy more?
I think that probably like devotional. I think like small snippets are
Small
probably
snippets.
kind of
More realistic.
more realistic for
to do?
people. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I maybe this could be people could like chime in too.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know if, or maybe there's something cool that maybe there's a different devotional out there, or like, are you thinking more like Magnificat, or are you thinking like
Word Among
every
Us,
sacred?
Bishop
Okay.
Barron's
Yeah.
kind of little devotional with those little snippets. That's the
Yeah.
one I was.
Is that red?
I don't know what color it is necessarily.
I think I have.
Because Katie's kind of big into the color on things.
has to be
Is it
beautiful.
pretty cute?
No,
If
because
it's
I
not
think I
beautiful, I'm
have.
not
I
gonna
think I
use
have
it.
one.
Judging a book by its cover.
That's me. If it's not red, I don't want it. No, I think I have one. And it was. I think it was red. It was November though, and it came free with like all the other books that I had bought that month. Obviously, we're sensing that I have a problem with buying books.
I'm right there with you, so no one to judge.
Yeah, I mean, I would love that, but is there something over there? Why do I keep looking over there?
Oh, I am coloring this sacred.
I was like, is Carl escaping? What is happening?
Sorry.
Katie
No,
actually
I'm-
used the sticker that I gave her.
I did.
She put it on
and
her-
it's been through the dishwasher, so it is
Wow.
dishwasher safe.
Okay.
Ours is on our fridge.
And I was telling the kids all about it today at school. Well, in my reading groups, I was telling them how beautiful it was. And then someone was like, is that what a heart actually looks like? I was like, yeah, kind of.
Kinda.
And then we talked about the sword,
Minus the
and
sword
the thorns.
the thorns and the
yeah.
flame coming out of it.
Yeah.
So to catch you up, if you're confused right now, I am doodling a picture of Katie's Sacred Heart sticker on her water bottle, which Father gave to us
the
last
sticker,
week.
not the water bottle.
The sticker.
The sticker.
It's a Surrender Novena sticker. It's got the, oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you. Take care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I usually doodle flowers, but I thought this might be more
Yeah.
like productive.
Yeah.
I like it.
Very
That's
productive.
great.
Productive doodling.
And distracting to
And
Katie.
Well, it's okay. So, anyways, I think it's good though I think Lent is the perfect time to sort of like dive deeper into your faith, the story of Jesus, the passion, all that kind of stuff. I think it's kind of a good, like, I know we talked about begin again. Like, it's kind of a good time to begin again. Like, maybe you've fallen off a little bit and you want to like get back into, maybe it is just like going to church. Like, maybe that's it. I think a lot of people try, maybe their Lenten promise is to like make it to Mass. But I find Lenten devotionals to be helpful in helping me grow closer and learn more about my faith and prayer life and all that during Lent.
Sometimes we need a little encouragement, a little kick, just something to spur us into action. Just kind of go through.
I love that idea. I agree with Katie. There's probably people at every kind of part of the spectrum. You're not going to like this, Father.
Oh boy. I don't know what she's gonna say.
I love Lent. Part of the big reason I love
I
Lent.
was thinking this the other day too, and I know exactly what she's gonna say, and I agree with her. Should we say it on the same? 1, 2, 3. Fish sticks.
And macaroni and cheese
Yes.
shells.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like a big part of my Lent.
Yes.
So I think your idea of a book will really expand a lot of my perspective on Lent and my
Yes.
knowledge and growth that occurs during Lent. But I love me a good Lenten season.
Oh, and like a good fish sandwich.
Oh.
So not a
That's good.
sacrifice. It's
Yeah,
really,
it's really not a
that part is
sacrifice,
not a
so that's-
sacrifice for me at all. I'm like, perfect. I'm gonna order myself.
You can eat
fish
fish
sandwich.
any Friday you want, really.
Yeah, but
Any
There's
day.
something about
Well,
like,
being committed
like
to
a
fish
real
sticks.
excuse to like
Lent. I love
a
Lent.
little slice of cheese on it.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So I think we're all at different parts of our Lenten journey, and anything that you bring to the table for us as parishioners, I think will be greatly appreciated.
All right, good to know. Thank you. Thanks for that feedback.
Yes.
So, welcome any other feedback that you want to
Right.
collect from the listeners over the next week. And
If I could learn how to do a poll on Facebook, because nobody follows us on Instagram, but
Yeah.
that's not true. 13 people do. Yeah, I think that's good. I really wanted to, and I know we'll talk more about Lent and preparing and what, like, maybe like our Lenten promises or different things we're doing for Lent when it gets
Good
closer.
idea.
Father, can you give us, like, what should we be thinking about right now regarding Lent? Like, what should our pre-Lent...
Yeah, that's a great
That's a
question.
good one, yeah.
So I would consider like what you want to be free from. Like what things kind of hold you back from growing closer to God? What you'd like to be free from, things you're doing on a daily basis that you just like to stop doing, like buying pants on Amazon all the time. You know, like maybe
Right, devotionals, I guess.
that you don't read. Books I don't read.
That's not
what-
true. I read all
You're
of
reading them, yes.
No, I didn't read all of the Advent devotionals.
So
Anyways.
yeah, and just anything that we want to kind of some encouragement, some extra encouragement that would, because I think it's easy to say, oh, I'm going to give up chocolate. I'll give up pop. And for some people that might be a really serious thing that they do need to give up. But for a lot of people, it can be deeper, that things that will actually, if they were to get rid of it out of their lives, they would have more time for God. They'd have more time to read scriptures. They'd have more time to read devotionals. Like what kind of things would be, you know, why wouldn't you read a devotional? What would hold you back from that? And then get rid of that, you know, say,
Yeah.
that's one way to pregame for it, pregame for Lent.
A little Lenten
Little
pregame.
Lenten pregame.
I'm there for that.
No, that's good. I think that's good advice because now's the time. March 5th. It's not that far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Are we ready for some?
Can you relate?
Let's see. I can go, I guess.
All right, let's hear it, Katie.
Today I was working with a small group at my table and I was reaching for something that was just a little bit out of reach. And the rollers on the chair went sideways and I ended up on the floor and the chair was sideways. And I think I'm going to be the teacher that fell out of her chair. You know how remember in second grade when Miss Kiefer fell out of her chair? And then I was laughing so hard, but I thought you were crying. No, I was trapped under the table. So I had to crawl out from under the table and my group was the sweet little girls group. And they're like, oh, are you okay? They're trying to pick the chair up and they are dusting me off. And all the other kids are like, what is happening? So I think I'm going to be the teacher that fell out of her chair. So, yeah. Oh, well.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to gain my composure. You're laughing because that was funny. You can't win them all.
No, that's okay.
And they wanted to help you back up. That's the bigger
Yes,
takeaway.
yeah.
You
Well,
are
we
the
were all laughing,
You
too.
are the teacher that they wanted to pick up.
Oh,
Lift
that's
up.
really sweet. And laugh at.
I'm
Well,
trying
it
to-
was funny. I was laughing really.
Trying to think back to my childhood. Can I remember anything my second grade teacher did? I don't know. Mrs. Davis. Yeah, she was great. I remember that, but
Must not have fallen out of her chair.
I don't remember any kind of anything that my teachers.
Well, you would remember second grade. That was your first communion year. Oh, but
Yeah.
you had, sorry. So
I
it wasn't
remember.
at school. That would have been
Public school, so.
your,
Yeah.
but your after school
CCD
CCD, yeah.
Back in the day.
back in the day. Yeah, I can remember writing Frog and Toad stories that year.
I have a Frog and Toad t-shirt.
Do you?
Yes. I got it at Walmart.
Awesome.
I love Frog and Toad.
I did too. I mean,
Did.
I haven't.
I
thought
actually have
about
two
Frog
of
and
them.
Toad for a long
So maybe you could wear it with your new jeans.
Your pretty street clothes. Your street
I was
clothes.
like, I don't know why, like I wanted this Frog and Toad shirt so bad. So obviously I have a problem is what we're finding here. And they didn't have it in the Dubuque Walmart, but they had it at the Macogato Walmart. I was like, well, I guess I should buy two while I'm here just in case. I don't know. I ruined the other one. I don't know. So I've never worn it even, but I've got two of them.
You've never even worn either of them once. You're a teacher. You can wear that shirt every day, any day.
I could. Yeah. Anyways, so
Okay,
well,
well,
Frog and Toad.
and
They
she
were only
fell out of her chair.
$5 in the end.
Perfect. My Can You Relate? Today, the girls had a 2-hour delay because it was icy out. Yeah. And I looked outside, and my oldest two, one is on her scooter in the icy driveway, and one middle child is wearing roller skates and her unicorn helmet. And they are ice skating.
But I don't get that. Like, if they didn't need the skates, like that's the whole point.
And here's my Can You Relate part. I stepped out on our porch and I took a picture of them because I thought that's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't like make them stop or anything. I just went back inside.
Okay.
And, can you relate when you see your kids doing something and you're like, I'm going to pretend like I didn't see that.
Yeah,
You never know what you're going to get at our house. It's
that was funny.
wild. Yeah.
It's fun.
Father?
I can't think of anything. I'm so sorry. Can you relate to not
Not preparing.
having... From you're sitting in your office doing work and we're recording right now.
Well, you misread that
I
text.
did misread the
message,
text.
So.
Oh, yeah.
So can you relate? You'll see at
When you thought you
5.
had several hours left to prepare.
And we
But it
said,
was now.
how about now?
Be right there.
Yeah, and the reason I picked today was because the sun was shining and I was in a good mood today. 'Cause
Great.
It's all about you.
it's all about me. It's
Just kidding.
just all about me.
It was good timing.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared enough to have
It's
a
okay.
Can you
Well,
relate?
we forgive you, Father.
Well, I think you being on this podcast has made you quite relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay that you don't have a Can You Relate today. I think that'll be okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me off the hook.
Yes. Yeah. You're not fired. Darn.
Not
Sorry.
I'm giving him an
Not
evil
fired.
eye, like that one homily that I hated.
I deserve it.
I do want to say that last week these two roasted me when I said that to leave us 5 stars. I had to cut it out because they were, mostly Angie was so mean
was
about
mean?
saying that that I was asking people to rate our podcast 5 stars.
You don't, because I think I'm still like in denial that this is actually.
But don't
a
worry,
thing.
I printed out and highlighted. I Googled why it was important.
Oh, well, okay. First of all, I'm sorry if I came off as mean. I couldn't have been that mean. Father was here. I probably was pretty filtered.
Well, I Googled it and it
father
said
filter.
ratings and reviews can significantly help a podcast by increasing its discoverability, building credibility with potential listeners, and providing valuable feedback to improve content.
Awesome.
Had no idea.
Yes. Well, that's what Gemini, the Google AI said.
Yes, please leave us a review.
So leave us a review and 5 stars so people know that we're actually real people and we're not AI generated.
Support us on Patreon.
That's where the unedited versions are. Just kidding.
Not true.
I also want to give a shout out to a parishioner at St. Joe's who asked my dad on Saturday how the bathroom project was coming along.
Was that well received by your dad?
Well, he just laughed. I had warned him that I talked about it on the podcast, so he could be prepared if anybody said anything. So he thought it was funny.
Oh,
So,
good.
Yeah.
He didn't like come over though or
No,
anything.
no.
Keep working,
nothing
guys.
like
Keep
that. Nothing
working.
like that. We're gonna need to like.
That's why you want
Pick
people,
that up
more
a little bit.
listeners. So you can have more people pestering your dad.
Whatever it takes to get that bathroom done.
Whatever it takes. All right. Well, I
Okay.
think that is it for this week. But we are praying for you and
Rooting for you, and also just wanted to leave a reminder that our question to be preparing for Lent is, what do you want to be free from? What is blocking you from being closer to God? So you can be thinking about that too.
Amen.
Amen.
God bless you all.
All right.
All
Thanks
right.
for listening.
bye.